national dish that Australians can no longer afford to buy. The price of hot chips in Australia is under scrutiny again after a photo of a measly portion of the popular snack went viral. A furious cafegoer hit out on social media about the price of a serving of hot chips she recently received. The woman, dining in an unnamed cafe in SW's mid-north coast, called her serving disgraceful as she took to a local Facebook group, Kidspot reports. "Sorry, how much? I'm not sure whether this is just info or a crime," she wrote, sharing an image of her order. The woman added, "This is a $10 serve of hot chips." When she called the cafe to complain, the Aussie was told that due to the current times, they had made a decision to reduce serving sizes. Unfortunately, the explanation did little to settle her rage, and after taking her frustrations out to the public, she realized she wasn't the only one who experienced this at the same eatery. "I have been speaking to a few people who have said they have complained about the same thing. Why is nothing being done?" she questioned. Needless to say, the post was hit with many similar ragey comments. "Looks like $1, one person insisted. "Wow, that's disgraceful," another wrote. And another suggested, "Don't go back. It's ridiculous." Australians in other parts of the country have shared similar gripes in recent months about the price and serving size of hot chips. One frustrated Sydney diner took to Reddit to complain after buying a bowl of sauceless hot chippies in a pub that had set him back $16.10. "No sauce. Yes, on a Sunday, so possible weekend surcharge. But what has happened?" the man questioned. Without a presumed 15% surcharge, the chips would have cost roughly $13.70, which sadly is on par with prices across a lot of Sydney venues. A bowl of chips purchased at a Brisbane pub that came in at $14, $12 for the food and an additional $2 for the sauce, also angered Australians on social media recently. What $12 chips looks like, a photo of the food was captioned, "Aussie tradition is dying." Unfortunately, when it comes to the increased price of everyday items and things we enjoy doing as families, as everyday Aussies, the reality is, life is getting a bit too much for us to afford right now. Hot chips are no longer a tradition that is affordable for families, one person said, and it's true. Small things, like this Aussie tradition of enjoying an order of hot chips with the kids, are being pushed to the side in order to be able to afford the more important things to keep us afloat. Even the enjoyment of getting a takeaway coffee is being affected. Back in June, a cafegoer in East Melbourne was taken aback by the hefty price of his takeaway coffee over the public holiday weekend. David, known on TikTok as at the bearded 86, shared that his medium almond milk cappuccino cost a staggering $8.18. It comes as experts warned Aussies could be forking out much more for their morning coffee if action isn't taken to address rising business costs. Richard Forbes, the chief executive of Independent Food Distributors Australia, whose members provide food to 60,000 cafes, restaurants, pubs, and clubs, said distributors have experienced a 30% increase in the cost of food over the last 3 years. "We've all seen the price of beverages and food rise over the last 2 or 3 years. That's not going to get any better until we start doing something to rein in the costs of business," Mr. Forbes told news.com.au. "We can see it getting to a point of a $10 cup of coffee if things don't improve. And if things aren't done to stabilize the cost of business." What are your thoughts? Thank you for watching and tune in next time.